In today's video, I'll be showing you guys exactly how difficult it really is to make a Japanese foil mirror ball, using nothing but aluminum foil and elbow grease. Then, after seeing a million people make plastic cup speakers, I wanted to find out how loud they are compared to other methods using a decibel reader. Plus, more things you guys dared me to do in the comment section. In the last video, I asked you guys to tell me about your greatest fear, and your answers were terrifying. And funny, and then back to very terrifying, and still somehow back to funny again. It was a roller coaster. But since you guys came up with so many comments, I thought I'd ask another question. What is something that has unexpectedly changed your life for the better? It could be something like meeting your significant other, or guessing all the answers right on a test you didn't study for. Just put whatever you can come up with in the comment section. I'll be featuring 10 of my favorite answers in the next video. That and keep leaving your dares. Now let's get this thing going. For the first life hack, we're going to be attempting to make a Japanese foil mirror ball out of aluminum foil. And these things have taken over the internet in the past month or so. And of course, I had to find out what it takes to make one of these viral silver balls. So I had to do it. There's been too many people making these foil balls and I had to see how it's done. But most of the ones I've seen, people just give up like halfway through and they don't finish the project out. And so I want to figure out how long it actually takes to make one of these things and if I'm going to die of old age in the process. Now my goal is to really finish the whole project until I just destroyed my tinfoil box. My goal is to finish the entire project and actually have something worth keeping when I'm done. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I'm hopeful. That being said, let's get this thing going. So if you're following along at home, all you do is you use a giant sheet of tin foil, roll it up into a ball, and then hit it with a hammer on every side until it turns into a circle. I'm going to be starting with a miniature sledgehammer, but I have other hammers if need be, so we'll see what works best. While doing this, I could definitely tell that the sledgehammer was doing more damage, which was good, but it was very difficult for it to keep shape. So most of the time I was just using the normal hammer, and overall I'd say I hit this thing for about 4 hours or so. So here's my metal ball so far. It looks pretty good, I think. I've gotten it down to about the size of a golf ball, and there's cracks all over it that you guys probably can't really see from there. But I think I can make it a lot better than this even. I'm gonna hit it with the hammer a few more times, and then I'm gonna start polishing this thing up. This time around, I was really just trying to hit it softly so I could shape it. Now I'm gonna hit it with the sandpaper. For this part, I'm just sanding it with very fine 320 grit sandpaper. And I'm also polishing it with a bearing cleaner that's similar to a WD-40. And here is my Japanese foil mirror ball, or as close as I can get to it in one day. I am actually very happy with the outcome here. It's more like a brushed nickel. It's not exactly mirror, but you can definitely see a lot of reflection in it. And it is solid as a rock. Or solid as a metal ball, because that's kind of what it is. And there's a couple of cracks in it, but nothing too major. I really like this thing, and I'm super happy that I made it. Whoever came up with this trend, good for you. I'm gonna put this somewhere safe now. Now, let's find out what the deal is with everyone making cup speakers. And welcome back to the yoga dungeon for another episode of Does That Stupid Stuff Really Work? Where sometimes I try stupid stuff and it works, and sometimes it doesn't. I should really call my series something like that. Either way, what we're gonna be doing now is taking a look at a DIY phone speaker system that has probably been posted more than 1 billion times. At least over 9,000. And that's an old meme. And we're gonna be comparing that with what I think is a better life hack, only this time we're gonna be using an actual decibel reader that I downloaded on my iPhone. I don't know how well it works, but it's going to be okay because they're both going to be using the exact same tool to measure the loudness. So it's an even playing field. That being said, let's get this thing going. Okay, so you guys have probably seen this 1 million times, but just in case, I'm gonna go through how to make a stupid DIY speaker system. And by stupid, I mean stupid brilliant. Okay, we'll just get this thing going. It actually did prove to be a little bit more difficult than I had thought. Okay, so I come to find out that it's actually pretty difficult to cut through these things and actually do a good job. So what I'm gonna be doing is trying to melt my way through it using this paper clip. Not sure how long I have to heat it for, but probably a while. Okay, I got it glowing red now, so it should just sink right through this. Yeah, that is working a lot better than the knife. It smells like someone smoking in here, but other than that, it's doing a pretty good job. This method of cutting through plastic is actually a really good life hack all on its own. I've even seen people tape the paper clip to the lighter to make it more of an all-in-one device. So that's pretty cool too. And that is easily the best looking hole I've made so far. That's crazy. I'm gonna probably need to widen it out a bit, but other than that, that's pretty good. Alright, that's about as good as that's gonna get. I may have ripped it a little bit right here, but look, all better. Perfect. That's gonna work great now. Just to help seal up any gaps that there may be, I'll put a little bit of tape here too. There we go. Now that's a snug fit. And this one was already pretty good. I don't even know if I can get that back in there. That's what she said. And boom. Now, does this look absolutely stupid? Yes, of course it does. Is it gonna work? I mean, probably not. But are we gonna try it anyways? You bet. That being said, okay, well, good enough. Let's get this thing going. So if I look a week older, it's because I am. Recently, after shooting the first part of this video, I went to a YouTube convention and it was fun, so I didn't upload anything. And then towards the end of the trip, I got a terrible toothache, which did not go away until I had the tooth extracted. Pretty disgusting. And my face was swelled out to here and I had to wait for it to go back down, but now we're finally back here and we're gonna find out what is louder, this stupid thing that I built or this stupid thing that somebody else built. We're gonna be playing the music on an iPhone 7 and I've downloaded a decibel reader on this old tablet, which I really love. Here's the decibel reader app and I'm gonna take my phone out of the case. I'm gonna click play and then I'll hold up the decibel reader and we'll see what kind of numbers we're getting. The highest number I got this thing to go up to was 82. Y'all saw it. Now we're gonna try it again, only this time, we're just gonna be using a wine glass. Or I think this is more of a water glass. Whatever, it's fancy, we're gonna use it. Okay, well, while it was probably way too close to call by my ear, this actually really helped us out, and it let us know that if you're willing to make one of these stupid contraptions, you might get an extra half a decibel out of your speaker system. And to me, that means that it's louder, and louder is better. I can't believe this thing was actually louder. I totally made fun of these things before and thought there was no way it was gonna be louder than putting it in this, because this is just more rigid, it's kind of shaped for acoustics even, but louder is louder, and this is undeniably louder according to this cheap decibel reader on an old tablet. And that being said, we are on to the next air. Now if you guys have seen most of my recent videos, I tried a hot glue gun hack that was supposed to be able to salvage my old flip-flops, but it failed miserably. So we're gonna try something different. So I'm not really sure how much longer we can keep trying to call this a life hack, but really more or less just me trying to fix something that I should have given up on a long time ago, and that is these stupid sandals. I tried fixing them with hot glue in a video, and as I told you in that video, it did not work. Apparently hot glue is not good for everything. So I went and got this stuff. I have no idea what it is, but it says that it's meant to repair jewelry, fabric, wood, ceramic, and a lot of other stuff, but those other things are in Spanish. We won't ever get to know what those are. I was actually intending to get a product called shoe goo, but with that many zeros, it's some kind of ooh. And after reading the back, it actually sounds like something that might work. It does say though that it's gonna take 48 to 72 hours for it to be completely done. I guess that's the curing time, which is fine because I'm going out of town this weekend anyways, so I figure I'd repair these and then see what they're like when I get back. My guess is it's probably gonna be fine. Now to assist me in this process, I'm gonna be using clamps. Got my shoe goo ready to go, broken sandals that I should have given up on a long time ago. Looks like we're ready to make a mess. That has a really strong smell to it. Definitely want to make sure that I do this part right. Now I'm just gonna hold that down while I do the other side. Now if this works, it'll actually be something cool that you could use at home to fix your shoes. Alright. I mean, it's already holding together pretty well. I don't even think I'm gonna have to clamp this. Now, a lot of the times when something takes longer to dry, it just means that it's going to be better in terms of longevity after you're done. So I got no problem waiting for these to actually work, seeing as how they basically sat in my shower for like a year. But I really liked them, and that's kind of why I didn't throw them away. They never looked like garbage to me as I scanned over the bathroom looking for things to throw away. I mean, obviously they are garbage, but I didn't see it that way. And I am glad I didn't. They actually held together just fine. I've kind of been wearing them. It's almost like they're brand new again. I mean, these things are on there. They're not coming off. I feel totally confident in wearing these things out. I never thought I'd get to wear my favorite pair of flip-flops again, and the magical Ease 600 goo or whatever that is had saved the day. So I'm pretty happy about that. Put my flip-flops back on now. So if you found this video helpful, or if you just enjoyed watching it, make sure to leave it a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and bell me for notifications. And of course, I'll be seeing you guys in just a few days with a new video. All right, thanks guys. Bye. Playlist.